Yes, you can see my entire room with my bed because I don't really care about editing and make this all cool and fancy and cutting all the This is just raw, real trading channel. What am I doing? How I trade, etc. So if you're here for entertainment, you might want to skip this video again, as I said on the beginning. If you're here to learn, you might want to stick to the end. So first of my past week, what happened. So the first week of June, what happened is Monday, no trade. I kept holding AUD CAD. Let's have a look on Wednesday. This is when I closed it. You can see AUD CAD. The reason why I closed it, because let's actually have a look. I think I got it somewhere here. The reason why I closed it, because exactly this, look. I've been holding this F trade since Tuesday, 27th of May. And I closed it, last week on Wednesday. Why? Because we're just going up and down and it just cannot just make down mine. So I decided I'm just gonna close it because look, we went to profit. We went to profit, we came back, retest. Went into profit, came back, retest. Went into profit, almost hit my profit target, which was 1 to 2, but it did only 1 to 8. Let's see. Yeah, it did like 1 to 8 almost. My profit target was 1 to 2, and then it came back all the way, making 4-hour bullish again. Break above these previous highs, so making this 4-hour chart bullish again. And when I saw that, it came back down here in the profit again, and then I saw again on 1 hour, I believe. I think it was 1 hour. Let's see. Yes, it was bearish 1 hour, and then we became bullish again on 1 hour and kind of consolidating. When I saw this bullish engulfing on 1 hour, this exactly, I decided I'm just gonna close it. I'm not gonna hold it, because if this position wants to go into the profit target, it would already did, and it just didn't. It just kept on hovering around, and then I just got sick and tired of it, so I just closed it. But I'm actually in a similar trade, GBP CAD, which I think I'm gonna close it as well. But anyway, let's have a look. So that's Wednesday, and I believe this was on Wednesday. I entered GBP CAD, GBP CAD loss. I think I had like 1 or 2 losses, and then Friday, I entered the NZD USD, which I'm not sure exactly what day I entered, and I closed it on Friday. The reason being is, this is the trade, by the way. Let's zoom in. This is the trade. I enter, it was a 4 hours bullish, weekly is bullish. Everything was just, all time frame was just bullish, and I saw this engulfing beautiful on 1 hour. So I entered trade here, and believe it or not, I didn't take my profits, which was absolutely my mistake, my greed, I would say, because look, it went all the way to 1 to 3, almost 1 to 2.8, and I didn't take the trade. I was at my friend's place, playing PS5, UFC, you know what I mean? Really fun, but I saw this one and I didn't close it because I was thinking, I'm thinking it's gonna go all the way to my potential target, which is all the way up here, which will now in this trade will be like 1 to 10 or something, which is ridiculous. So it was Friday, and I saw what is it doing on 1 hour. Let's go back to 1 hour. I saw this head and shoulders patterns, head and shoulders, boom, 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 and I saw this engulfing on a 1 hour, break this head and shoulder pattern, and I was like, you know what? It's Friday, the weekend is coming, everyone wants to get a beer, everyone wants to get off the chart. I'm gonna just close it because I don't know what's gonna happen. So I closed in a small profit. It was like 0.5 of R, which was $400. I closed it, and keep in mind that I might re-enter this trade, and which get me to the point which I just re-entered this trade on Monday, and this is it. So I entered this trade here, stop loss below these previous highs, because I saw this bullish engulfing on a 1 hour, and then we engulfed the previous previous highs. Let me get these trusted arrows. So we're engulfing on this one on 1 hour, and then we engulf with this one, these previous highs or lows, whatever you want to call it, highs. And when I saw it, I entered the trade, and then the stop was below. I think this trade, NZD USD and all the USD pairs, can potentially go all the way to up here, which would be the first resistance. Let me get this one, which would resistance here. You can see it was resistance here. We rejected, we broke it, we used it as a support, went higher and then broke again. So I think potentially we can get all the way up here, with keeping in mind we probably will go even to the previous highs. But all I want is just 1 to 3, 1 to 3.5. That's all I need. It probably even lower if I just lower on a daily, something like this. Let me get this one lower. Yeah, that would be perfect. 1, 2, 3 exactly. This, if this is momentum gonna keep going, I can see this trade maybe today, maybe even tomorrow. If there's any news, let me see any news. I don't really follow news, but usually when there's a news, oh yeah, huge news on Wednesday. So that's it. But I think you can get that before that. So that's that. What happened last week? I'm still in the trade from last week on GBP CAD, because you can see this is beautiful trade. You can see double top, one touch, second touch, so double top. On the daily, we had a beautiful engulfing on a daily, making this chart bearish on daily as well. We came back, retest, and then on a 4 hour, when you look at this, we came back to retest, kind of consolidated. And then when I saw the shift of structure here with the engulfing, I think it was on 1 hour or 30 minutes, I'm not sure. Yeah, it was this one, 30 minutes engulfing. I entered the trade, kind of hovering around, we came back. Now we are back here again, so I don't know, man. These things are funny, but we are still bearish in 4 hours. So I'm just gonna keep holding, see where this is gonna go. If I'm gonna be wrong, I'm gonna be wrong. If this gonna break the previous highs on a 4 hour, these ones. So if this is gonna do something like this, let me get this one. If this is gonna do something like this, break above this, come back, retest, it's gonna probably continue higher. That's what I think. Or it can be just a fake out. But if you have a chart like this, it's clear as the sky in the morning. It cannot get any better. It's just clear that this is just purely bearish chart. It's just a matter of where you enter the trade. My entry, I think it was great. Now we'll see what's gonna happen with that. So for this week, also what I have, USD CHF, which is basically the opposite of NZD USD. I was thinking to enter in this trade. You can see I already have this one, the position, but I didn't enter this trade. I rather enter NZD USD because I liked it a little bit better. What I'm waiting potentially on USD CHF, maybe to come back to this area so I can enter. But USD CHF or any USD CHF pairs are usually very expensive for overnight holding, so I don't really like to do it. Euro GBP, I like this trade a lot as well. What I'm waiting for is to break above these to continue up. GBP NZD, let me see, daily. What I'm waiting for is just to come to this area, to then sell. Then AUD JPY. Now all these JPY pairs like AUD JPY, SG JPY, Euro JPY, Swiss franc, CAD JPY, they're basically all the same. So if you look at it, it's nice and clean. I like this. Basically, just waiting to come back here, which can happen probably Wednesday, Thursday, whatever it might be, to then buy. NZD JPY, guess what? Exactly the same. Come back to this area, to then buy. Euro JPY is already coming back to this area. So again, boom, boom. That's what I'm waiting for. Next, Swiss franc, it's already there actually, almost there. Let me see on 4 hour. I wanna get this pair to get a little bit deeper. So somewhere probably, I would say, let's do around psychological number. That's always the best point to buy or sell. And same as get JPY. You can see I'm just waiting to come to this area to then buy. And then, don't worry about these ones. And then AUD CAD, I can potentially enter this trade again, but I'm not too sure. What I want to see, if I look at it 1 hour, I want to see to break below these lows. So let me get this arrow, below this low, to then sell. But seems like it's got a very, very big momentum, same as GBP CAD. So we'll see if I'm gonna actually enter or not. And then we have a gold, which I'm potentially interested to buy because we are now on a daily support. You can see it was support here, support here. We broke as a resistance. We use this little as a support, doesn't really count. We use the support as a here, use the support again as a here. So we come back to the support zone, which is a respected area. Even that on a 4 hour we are still bullish. On 1 hour we just became bullish. You can see the reason why is it bullish on 1 hour, because we continue down, right? So continue down, and then we broke above these previous highs, making this chart on 1 hour now bullish. And then actually this is actually a very strong confirmation that we might potentially continue up. But since I'm already in NZD USD and GBP CAD, I'm not gonna be entering gold. And then lastly, USD CAD, which I don't think I'm gonna do anything with this one because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere unless this thing's gonna come back all the way. Let me get this one. Unless this thing come all the way to the resistance so that I can buy. And that's it, ladies and gents. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, like it. If you didn't, dislike it. Hope you learned something new or something helpful for your trading journey. And I see you guys next week.